Well, welcome guys. Welcome to my brand new video. And in this video, I'm going to tell you a secret that only I could tell and my brother what we went through just to get here in Austin, Texas. And that is the place where I am. So I went from Hungary to Texas over here, which is the United States of America. Now, I don't want you guys to feel maybe left out of this journey or opportunity. So, all I'm going to do is just simply share my thoughts and my honest lessons that I learned through this struggle because it doesn't involve only just one or two or three things but multiply stuff, and it could be like your mental health or just your psychological thinking or your subconscious mind or everything, just from bottom to the top. And I just want you to have the empathy if this would happen to you. First of all, to make you feel empathic, let me ask you just simple questions. What is your worst nightmare? Or simply, have you ever been in a dire situation where you just can't find a way out from that scenario? Or what makes you feel hopeless? Now I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about it because that's how it should work if you really want to feel empathic in a way. So I'll give it 10 seconds. Now, I hope you found your answers or just your thoughts that were hiding there for a long time. And let me be honest. Basically, these questions came up when I was in the airport with my brother. And I thought it just feels so useless to be emotional in this situation and to argue in my own language. It doesn't feel right. Whenever I can just get straight to the solution and work towards it, I don't like wasting time. And that's why I also stop playing Clash Royale or just doom scroll. If I need information and that information should be short, then I will go on TikTok. But if I just feel desperate to watch it without any clear purpose or sign, then I'm not doing it. So you can connect these two dots and they align. But let's not forget that terrible things will always happen in your life. And let me share my whole story with you because this is going to be really important. So let's begin. At the first, we are also very skeptical about just buying tickets like a few days before flying. That was already left flag. So avoid that at all costs. Buy the airplane ticket just before maybe a month or two or three or even four, however you want it. But just don't leave it at the last seconds. Okay, so we are going to the airport, everything's fine. I left one stuff there, but it wasn't a big deal. Okay, now we got to the airport, everything's fine. We didn't have to wait that much of a time. We just flew to our first destination, and from there we had to run, which wasn't a big deal at all. But that was already something we didn't expect coming. We basically got the worst place ever go to go by foot. Okay, we got to the first location and we didn't realize that our big luggage was lost in the first location. It wasn't our fault. It was the people who were responsible for that. Because we flew with the second aeroplane, we had no clue about our lost bag luggage. And as soon as we finally finished with that 8-hour flight, it was amazing to be honest. The service were really good. We got food, snacks, two times, drinks all the time, and it was right and correct. The service was, I mean, the people were also good. Okay, and after the so-called smooth flow that we thought just couldn't get worse from that running, we head to the immigration custom borderline, and there are hundreds of people there, and our flight will take off in just an hour, and we don't know what to do. Like, we knew we're not going to reach it, and we had hope that the plane would wait for us, and no, nothing. Like, we were 30 minutes late, and because of that, we asked for help, obviously, and by asking help, we didn't get anywhere. Everybody said different story that we should head there, should move to that place, and no, this is not right. We can't really do that much of a thing. Now all you have to do is wait and just nothing. But okay, after so many questions, we at least found out at that exact time that our luggage is not here. Okay, and now then we want a flight because we lost our current one. And there were a bunch of other flights that could go to Austin, and that was much more earlier than the one we got by 9:40 p.m. Let's be honest, it couldn't be worse. Like, there were flights in 2:30 p.m., 5 or even 4 p.m., and we got the last one. Maybe because many people wouldn't like to go at that time and those other flights were full. Okay, I still stayed calm. And now we were just relaxing, chilling, having our best life, making jokes, talking in our own language, taking advantage of it. Okay? And we were so happy that we finally reached the 9 p.m. mark. And of course, the captain or just the leader announces that there's going to be delay because there's a rain and some storm going on. And we are like, seriously, that's how we are going now. Okay, a little bit delay. And now from that few minutes delay, it got up to 1 hour, and then 2 hours, and then it went up to another 8 hours for us. And the last one was 12 hours, by the way. This is now 8 hours. And now we have to sleep over there. But they offered us a motel, but we said, let's not be let's not do that and just go to a place where we might forget maybe some stuff or have to just move there and just to move back again. Okay, okay. We made a decision. It was quick, rapid, decisive, and now we didn't know that the ACs were all around those seats that our flight was. And we were so cold, we didn't have our luggage, where at least I had a much larger jumper. And now we are basically just stuck there for hours and trying to sleep and gather some energy, at least when we are going to get here. Okay, and now we ate a bit before flight. We survived the whole t- torture and these delays and the baggage loss and the immigration custom borderline. And we didn't even know, by the way, I forgot to mention that when we lost our flight, they also said that my name was written on that baggage. And you know, I'm a minor. I'm not 18 yet. It should have been on my brother's name. And one of a lady said that we are under the age of 15, just lounging around and moving around the airport. Like, how could they mess up? Okay, so let's take the lesson out from this. And in other words, takeaway. All I can say here is just be prepared for everything, no matter what, even if it seems too easy to be overcomplicated. As a result, we also suffered it unexpectedly. Just prepare mentally, physically, with tools, supplements, auxiliary devices, anything that you can think of that would be within your advantages, because nobody's going to help you there, especially if it's an airport. They are only doing what they are limited for and nothing else than that. It doesn't cross their mind to maybe selectively put the peoples in different orders. But nonetheless, most likely you are the one who matters out there, and never put yourself in such a disadvantageous situation. So I was really calm, but also lost my mind in some situations or scenarios aspects. Now we are not, never going to let this happen, and but it was such a good adventure, to be honest, and now we are getting the fruit out of it. That's also what I can think about it now, because I just keep on telling it to my brother, no worries, we'll get out of it, and it will be all juice and fruitful enjoyment of our hard work. And that's how it is right now. I don't want to be stuck in the moment because it's difficult and arduous in a way it won't allow me to think. I'll just stop for a minute, or even if it would take like 30 minutes. Let's do that, to be honest. It's better than just being in the same state of mind or just emotional state for hours and you don't know how to get rid of it. Instead, I will spend 30 minutes. That should be the maximum. And I don't have to go above that. I'm gonna be honest with that. And that's all I can really share with you. If you can add anything else, then please let me know in the description. Not description, but in the comment down below. Description is for me. I'll put some tiny details into it and summarize the whole case. I sincerely thank you. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned what you wanted out from this, and the title got hooked you into this one. Now, I don't want to keep this video for long because no, I'm just going to mess it up and tell a bunch of things that don't matter. I'm 100% focused on my goal and on my purpose with this video and with my whole life, because since I've been doing YouTube, I always got distracted by something, or never finished the whole video, or left it for like months to be dusty and forgettable. And now I'm not going to allow this. And after this video, I'll immediately edit it, go through it,